Where we want to start? Where we want to start from?
Um, I'll leave it on you. Go for it.
Okay. Let's go from like when you first moved in with Mike, right?
Yeah.
When did it start going good, and then when did it start going bad, and then just go from there?
Within a couple weeks, actually, they enrolled me in school. Remember, I told you it was him and his wife. They enrolled me in school, and then it was within like 2 weeks, a couple weeks, he pulled me out of school and started hiding me in different little motels, like Motel 6 and all that, around Rialto. And then he ended up getting that house in Running Springs where he hid me. But it was within a couple weeks after moving up to Arrowhead, he took me and started hiding me.
How old was you at this time?
That what?
How old were you? How old were you?
I was still 13.
Okay. So how did you? So how did you look at him? Like as like a father figure or?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought I was going into. I thought I was going into having a dad and a mom, basically, like, a little family. Yeah.
And how did he start like changing that? And when did you think that it was like dangerous for you?
When he took me out of school, I was like, okay, this is odd. And he was feeding me all the drugs I wanted. And uh, I never seen the wife right away until a little while later. Basically, after all the things he started doing, it was dangerous. He was a piece of shit.
What kind of drugs he have you doing?
Crystal.
And how did it make you feel when you take it? Like,
It was like I guess my escape. My, I looked at it as whatever it was that I could find to do to focus away from him, like making jewelry, which I still enjoy doing, or whatever. That's what I would do.
oh, cause
And he got me really addicted, really bad.
to crystal.
Yeah.
So when the part that I read, and that's the reason why I asked you like what was the first crime, and I know you was only charged with one, but it said it in the.
Hold on a second.
That's the TV or the house?
No,
Oh,
it's an announcement
oh.
over the intercom. That's what we hear. No, it's on.
What is he saying?
Yeah, he's loud. Okay. They were announcing ducats and stuff, groups, stuff like that.
Oh, because I was reading, that's why I was asking you about the first time, because it was saying that, or it came to like the conclusion, like he was at having you bring, or he had you bring a couple females to him, and he like raped them or something like that.
Yeah, but it's no, that's not true. He wanted me to, but I never was able to do it. I always came up with like excuses. Like there was one girl, she was walking, and I was like, that lady right there at the house has seen her. So that never really happened. The only one that came up was the girl that was in my case. She was hitchhiking, and he picked her up.
Okay. And how did that go? Like, what happened?
Well, I mean, obviously not good.
You want to explain?
It's obviously not good. I mean, sadly, like I as much as I kept trying to like hint to her not to stay, I couldn't outright tell her like leave, because if she told him, he would have killed me, you know. So I was trying to like be distant from her and try to be like standoffish so she wouldn't want to be there, you know. Because I felt like if she felt like I was her buddy or friend or something, she'd want to be there. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to save her. I couldn't even save myself, you know.
So then, like, what happened? Could you take me through it? Could you take me through like what happened? I thought you wanted to explain like what happened.
Like, what do you mean? The day of the crime?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll go into that later. We'll go into that later. I'll tell you about the lady that he shot that wrote me.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a lady named Tammy, and remember I told you he kept me in that house in Running Springs from all the way till I was about 17, a little over about 17 something and a half or so. He took me out of the house, and he drove me with him to Oklahoma, and I had no clue what was going on. I didn't have a choice in the matter. He always dressed me as a boy named Chris. And apparently he was hired by his sister to go and shoot this lady, Tammy, because the sister was the grandmother of Tammy's kids, which was Tammy's husband was the father, but she wasn't with them anymore, you know. So they wanted to get rid of the mother so they can get the children, you know. But she survived, and she wrote me, Aaron, and I got a couple letters from her, and she was actually like, at first, you know, she was confused, obviously, and hurt and everything, and I explained to her I had no idea. Like, it was a shock to me too to be in the back of the truck and he'd get out of the truck and shoot this lady, but she survived, you know, which was awesome. But she still said like he took her life anyways because she couldn't work. He damaged her, you know. And she lost her kids anyways because she couldn't work and take care of them. So that's sad. But yeah, at least he didn't kill her, you know.
So you witnessed the whole thing? You knew what was happening?
I witnessed. I didn't know what was happening, but I saw it. Yeah, absolutely. I was in the back of the truck.
Hey, how did you react? How did you?
I screamed. I screamed. I had no clue what was going on, and freaked out. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, because all I was thinking about, like, I see these two little kids getting put in the car by their mother, and then he walks up and she turns around and he says something to her, and she shot him. I mean, he shot her, and she fell against the car, and I keep going over my head, like, I know I screamed, but then I hear the kids scream. I think I heard the kids scream, and it fucked with my head for so long. But
and how old was
17.
How old
17.
You were 17? Dang. So was that the first thing? Was that the first time you ever seen him do something like that, or he did?
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, there was something him and his wife did. I didn't see it though, but I heard it.
But wasn't he successful? So was he like smart, or what type of guy was he? Because he had a lot of money though. So what made him go into that, you think?
I have no idea. He's a piece of shit. I don't know. I mean, a scumbag, a pedophile. I don't know what to call it. Everything not good. I don't know. I don't get it either. Like, he just was sick, you know?
So how long because I understand that your mom had you move in with him. How long did she know him? And did she know he was like that type of person? And did you end up talking to your mom and telling him or telling her?
You know, it's crazy because I'm still, hold on, let me get a drink. Thank you, baby. I'm still angry at my mom because I blame her for giving me away to him, you know? But it's nuts because I keep hearing different stories. Like, like, do you think he paid her for me, or this and that? I'm like, what? Because certain things just don't make sense to me, and I'm like, why would she want me to go with these people when she didn't even really know them either? And then, like, I remember a visit with her and my stepdad, and they were talking about, oh, we knew something was wrong with him when he came and picked you up that day to take you to lunch, and he was, skating away from the curb like he went to oppress a little girl. And I'm like, wait, what? You knew something was wrong with him? So you gave me away to this freak? Like, what do you mean you knew something was wrong with him? So I still have resentment, I'm still trying to figure all that out.
Dang, that's the thing. We got a minute to go.
We have
a minute.
We have a minute.
What y'all about to do for the rest of the day?
Nothing. Go chill. Try to get better. I'm sick,
So you ain't doing nothing else?
No.
You take.
Why you want to meet?
Huh?
You want to meet my honey?
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Hurry! It's gonna shut off in 24 seconds. Oh my goodness.
Tell her to spin too.
I am so sick.
Why are you sick? What you get? What's the matter?
I have the flu.
You got
the flu.
You got the flu?
Yes.
Is that your ponytail right there? You got some long hair.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep, that's awesome.